you won't find anywhere else.
Plus, on drphil.com, you can see sneak previews of upcoming shows. Log on today.
Taking care of your health is probably the single most important thing you can do for yourself. That's why getting educated and asking questions is critical for good health. So today, I have my longtime and very good friend, Dr. Freda Lewis Hall, Pfizer's Chief Medical Officer, joining me to answer some common but important health questions. So welcome, Dr. Freda. So our first question is from Marie. What's your question?
Anytime someone gets sick at the office, I get really anxious that I will catch it. Can I actually worry myself sick?
Okay, don't you guys wonder about that? When somebody's contagious and when they're not? But talk to us about the medical side of this and the contagion and everything that goes with that.
Yeah, there's some really important things to know. First of all, the difference between a cold and the flu in terms of how they are contagious. So if you have a cold, right, the days that you're most contagious are the first few days that you have symptoms. After about a week, the risk of spreading it goes down. Now, how does a cold spread? It can spread person to person. It can spread by touching a surface that's been contaminated, or it can spread when someone coughs or sneezes viral infected droplets out into the air.
Yeah, but how do you know if somebody's come along and touched stuff, they get up and leave and it's contaminated?
Well, you have to assume that people have come through and have touched things.
So we need to be germphobes. Okay.
Well, no, you don't. No, but you do need to be careful, and some of the things that you do to prevent being infected, you should do all the time.
We don't know who's sick and who's not. What can we do to protect ourselves?
Yeah, so let me tell you something else that I think is really important, though, and that's the difference between the cold and the flu in terms of how you can be infected. So with the flu, you can actually infect someone a day before the symptoms hit you. So you don't even know you're sick, and you can infect people. And then the ability to infect them usually lasts about a week after you've become ill. And the flu is spread in much the same way, but predominantly through virus that's been coughed or sneezed out into the air. So now how do you protect yourself?
Yeah.
So first of all, you can protect others if you know that you're sick. Do your best and try and stay home, because that's the thing that can really protect others. And if you have the flu, try to stay home at least 24 hours after your fever is gone without using a fever reducer. The second thing is cough and sneeze into a tissue. And then wash your hands thoroughly and frequently with soap and water or with an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. And of course, don't forget to talk to your doctor or your pharmacist about a flu shot, and make sure that you and your family are up to date on your immunizations.
Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
It's a great question.
All right.
Thank you.
Next, we have an email from Simone in Los Angeles. She writes, I just turned 50 and my doctor recommended I have a colonoscopy. What is it, and should I be nervous? I'll just throw this straight to you.
Yeah. Well, don't be nervous, and thanks for asking the question. Colonoscopy is a screening test that can actually find and prevent the development of colorectal cancer. It can save your life. 50 is the age at which it's advised to take the test for the first time unless you're at risk for developing colorectal cancer. So the day before you go for a colonoscopy, you'll end up, as a part of the preparation, taking a very strong laxative that's meant to clean out your colon. The procedure itself is only about 30 minutes, and you're usually medicated, so you sleep through it. And what happens during the actual colonoscopy is your